Hey guys, RC here. We'll call this one episode 44.5. End of season. The end of season awards and stuff came up. So let's see. 7 players have entered the overall best 11. Kasper Skans, Kreev, Chibicki, Lundqvist, Anderson, Alioni, and Dahlberg. End of season awards. Ivan Toney, who's supposedly not good enough to start for us anymore. Fans Player of the Season, Lovedahl second, Kasper Skans third. Goal of the season, Lovedahl. Lundqvist, the signing of the season, and Lovedahl, Young Player of the Season. Knocked out in the group stage, won the Swedish Premier Division, won in the group stage of the Swedish Cup. And we just had the draw for that, so... Average attendance, 27,000, 30. See, I'm still using a ton of players, so I'm trying to weed that down. All right, discuss plans for next season. It's been a great season. We're going to win the title again next year. Yes, that's what we are going to do, evidently. Now, the board... We are untouchable, but notice we're only at 81%. So they are really upset with me looking for other jobs last year. Let's go ahead and start that in 8 weeks. And also taking a look at... Let me kind of come into here and add and remove leagues. There we go. So I thought this date, when it said from, that's when we had added them, but no, that's not, because we haven't even reached that game end date yet. So that must be the date that they go active. So the only thing I can think is that they were in the middle of their season, or they had already started their season when I added them, and they do not actually go into the game until their next full season, right? That's the only thing I can think. Now, Job Center, there's nothing in England. Let's look at job security, because the only one that would really be in play right now would be the English Premier League, right? And I don't even know where it is, right? Chile. All right, there's Sky Bet. World Cup. I mean, I know England was already in there, so they don't have anything going on. I don't see any clubs, and they're midway through their season, so that's really confusing. Let's see. Championship is 15th. We're at 23rd. But again, I think Ladbrokes, Championship, all that right now would be a lateral move. And I don't see the reason to leave unless it's an actual upward move for us. Now, we've won 2 cups. These go into effect in June or July in the case of the Eredivisie. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stay with Hammarby for right now. And then when these other leagues do come online. Speaking of, let's look at Manchester City. So see, they're in the middle of their season. They're 14 games in. And I know, you know what? Let's just double check. Yeah, England's Premier Division's already in there. So that's weird that they are not going to be. The other thing I want to do here is I'm not going to go back to Brazil. So I'm going to take them out. And Australia right now would be a step back. And I really don't want to go to any of the South American clubs. And I was reading somewhere the other day that it's not a bad idea to take those nations out of your save if you're not actually going to coach there, because there is such a dearth of wonder kids that come, especially from Brazil. Peru, we'll take Peru out. I've already got them out. That it makes the game a little easier. Now, as far as I'm concerned with Sweden, I can't sign a ton of those players because I have to have a certain number of Swedish players in my roster. So, but that is putting players on all these other clubs. So we're going to delete the South American clubs completely. And then I did the Mexican Promotion League. I'm not going to go to Mexico either, but we'll keep them and the United States. Now that I'm seeing how this works, I'll have to, for my next Journeyman, whenever that is, probably the next version of the game, I will probably have to rethink my process here, but oh well. So those are going to disappear here shortly. Ladbrokes, I guess, could still be interesting. Oh, wait, but that's Ladbrokes Championship. I am thinking of Ladbrokes Premier. Okay, so yeah. So Championship would not be interesting. And I don't see anything in the Ladbrokes Premier. I wonder if I can hide. Ah, here we go. Too bad. There needs to be an uncheck all, right? All right. All right, that's England. But Danska, oh well. Yeah, we'll just keep all divisions. That's fine. I wanted to kind of go through there and see about maybe weeding that down, but oh well. So yeah, nothing for us right now. So the options are either to resign right now, finish my coaching badge, and then wait for job offers moving forward, which could be 6 months down the road, or keep playing with Hammarby into the next season. Now, this is this year. Next year, all right, so February is going to be group stage, similar to here. And then about 2 months into the Premier season, we should have all those other leagues come online, and then we may end up leaving mid-season. That may be the plan. Because we've won 2 cups now, I don't need to really worry about hanging a 3rd cup, even if we get off to another rocking good start like we did here, right? I'm not going to be obligated, so that's probably what we're going to do. All right, well, I've rambled enough. This was going to be a short episode. We're almost at the 11-minute mark, so just kind of wanted to go through the awards and then go through my thought processes, and I guess that's what we'll do. So next episode then, barring anything just unexpected coming up in the job search. Also, I did not realize that while we were waiting for that for the AC Milan match, we had that several weeks off. So I went on vacation for a week, and during that time, the club wanted to discuss my contract. And so the game automatically accepted it, and I have signed a 3-year extension. Yeah, so that was a little unexpected. Fair enough. I mean, you know, they wanted to keep me, and I wasn't around to put them off, so the game accepted it on my behalf. So fair enough. So we are under contract. So I think that is going to lead to me having to resign in order to pursue other avenues. So that's kind of the game plan. So guys, thanks a lot, and we will see you when I see you. Probably for the probably going to skip the Swedish Cup this year, and probably just get right into the season opener of the Premier, which is in about 76 days. I saw. I think we open up against Ogret is who we open up with. Yeah, there we go. 72 days. So that is probably when I will see you again. We will be taking a look at the job market, of course. And then, like I said, as soon as we see that some clubs in those upper divisions are looking, then I will probably just resign on the spot and then start putting my name out there. So that's where we're at, guys. I have really enjoyed my time in Sweden. Hammarby has been a fun as hell club to play with. If you have not played with them, highly recommend it. Or Sweden in general. I've really enjoyed it. I have not played in Sweden before in any of the previous versions of the game, so I had a great time doing that. Unfortunately, you know, I tried to share this stuff over on Hammarby's Twitter feed, and I know they're a large club, so we're not going to get any type of reaction or response. But even trying to follow along, everything's in a, you know, in their language, and I can't read it, so it's like, all right. That's the drawback. You know, if it's not an English speaking nation, you know, I can't follow along with what they were talking about. Although I did see a tweet from them yesterday that the Tank scored a goal, or it looks like he scored a goal in their match, I think yesterday or day before yesterday. So congratulations to Tankovic. Glad for that. Real life. And of course, you know, you get used to these guys being on your side, and then you remember that no, they're not really. So they're playing somewhere else. So anyway, have a good one, guys. We will talk to you later, and hopefully, off the subject, hopefully I have a new member of the family the next time I record. We are in the process of looking to rescue a dog. We have several animals. I have cats and 2 dogs right now, but I lost a golden retriever I had for 12 years She passed away about 2 years ago, and she was a rescue dog, and it was the first golden retriever I had ever had, and absolutely adored her. She was the greatest dog I've ever had, and I finally decided I wanted to get another one, and so I have signed with one of the rescue groups that specialize in golden retrievers here in the area, and my application was approved last week, and so it's just a matter of waiting for them to find and have a dog in their inventory that that needs adopting, and that matches what I'm looking for, and that I'm a match for what they're looking for that dog. So hopefully by the time we get around to the next episode, I will have found one. Maybe not, because sometimes it could take several months, and my video won't take that long. But hopefully, fingers crossed. But now I've decided that and taken that step, so I'm actually pretty excited. To have another golden in my family. So, all right, guys. Well, you have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.